So after a rather profound first day in NASCAR country, I wanted to find a place to reflect upon the day's lessons. What better way to do that than take in some nightlife, Southern style.
Crank it up! Y'all, I'm dancing with a girl up on my flatbed. She hotter than a cherry on the Marlboro Red. That's right, we carry on the Marlboro Red. Wow, weekends come, we can't get enough.
Great show, Colt.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Hey, ain't you that MotoMan guy I seen from the internet?
Yeah. Ain't you that Ford guy?
Yeah, man, we just got done playing.
I gotta tell you, man, I have never heard anything like that in my life, and it was incredible.
Man, thanks for saying that. So, what are you doing down here? Just came down to see us?
You know, I've never been to a NASCAR race. I'm going to Martinsville this Sunday.
Wait, all you do, everything I've seen with you is cars. You ain't never been to a NASCAR race.
Just, you know, it's one of those things I've just never gotten around to.
Have you ever even been down here in the South?
Well, I did make a mistake with a girl in Georgia once.
I understand that, my friend. Listen, there is a whole lot more to do in the South besides NASCAR.
So I'll admit, I was intrigued. So I let Mr. Ford drive my Chevy, and he took me to a place and a Chevy, both I had never seen.
Late model Impala.
It's the funniest looking Impala I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they ain't got these in LA. And this right here is what they do down here in the South. Dirt track racing, Friday, Saturday night. This is where it's all at. But listen, here's what I want to do. I want to put you, fancy jacket, out there in that dirt.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a world rally driver, dude. I won a trophy.
A trophy?
Yes.
They don't give you no, well, you might win a trophy around here, but it's really more about impressing the country girls.
Oh, okay, that's better than the trophy I got.
Well, don't say that till you see some of them.
I want one to dress up like in the whole Scarlett O'Hara thing, you know, with the hoop dress. How about that?
I don't know. I mean, if you can talk her into it, sometimes that costs extra. I don't know. I've heard about it. I've never really actually been a part of it. Here's the deal. I'm going to go around this track a couple times, show you what's going on, Mr. Rally Driver.
Okay.
That ain't quite like a dirt track in the South, but I get you. And then I'm going to set a time, and then I'm going to let you get in there and let you set a time and see if you can compete with...
Oh, I'm going to mop the floor with your ass.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
I hope you got a big mop. This is a whole lot
We
of...
need to put something on this.
Let's do put... I'll tell you what we do.
Tell me.
I'll let you... If you beat me, I'll let you come to one of my shows and open up. All your fancy, dirty jokes, I'll let you open up. If I win, I get to take your pretty new SS around the dirt track. What do you think about that?
It's like asking for my girl to take her to bed. And she's not even my girl.
Is she your cousin? Because that's all right down here.
Friends, this is the part of our story where I couldn't help but feeling I was about to get hoodwinked. Colt, displaying the famous Southern hospitality, suggested we go get something to eat. Now, you are never going to see me say no to down-home Southern cooking. But friends, this is the part of our story where we turned up at a sushi joint.
So, look, I'm not having the LA MotoMan come in here and making just regular old sushi. We're going to do it kind of Southern style. We got some pulled pork here. We got some caramelized onion. We throw it on the grill. This is how we do it in the South, boys. Barbecue onion. There we go. Get a little sauce on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I might find me a job here if this singing thing don't work out.
I felt a whole lot more confident that things would be on the up and up on my somewhat nerve-wracking bet with Mr. Ford. So it was back to East Lincoln Speedway to check in on his progress with that very odd-looking Impala. And at first, things seemed to be going swimmingly, until they weren't. And all of a sudden, well, let's just say, friends, I didn't feel as confident.
It's a country thing. It's a country thing. It's a country thing. It's just a country thing.
Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger!
Hey, hush it up out there. Now, I did my thing back here in the back. Southern boy on the grill. Now it's time to see if you can get your roll on, MotoMan.
So Asian fusion, right? Well, wrong. Burgushi. You see, my job here today at Cowfish is to take burger items and put them in sushi format and serve it as a sushi roll. As you can imagine, I was a bit confused because I was handed pulled pork and told to put it into a roll. I didn't know how much pulled pork to put in, I didn't know how to do the roll, and then after some trial and error, I was introduced to the bamboo mat, and then I figured I had mastered it, so I started to notice some of the cool artwork on the wall. It really picked up on this Bergushi theme, very like almost hipster-esque, but even cooler than that because a local artist created all of it. But then my supervisor Rafali came over. He's like, well, you're not quite done yet. You need to take the long string potato in very cold water and wrap it around the pork roll. This proved to be a bit more daunting of a task than the roll itself, but after a couple of hiccups, I was able to get there and take my finished product and hand it over to Grillmeister Ford himself.
This looks pretty good. You look like you wrap spaghetti around an omelet. This is what I know how to do. We can put some catfish in there, fried chicken. We fry it all down here. Twinkies, Oreos. I've even seen deep fried butter at a fair.
So while Colt is reminiscing about frying things, why don't you and I take a look at some of the official NASCAR vehicles that you don't see when they broadcast NASCAR. What do you got back here? Is this a jump seats thing?
Yeah, it's our ride for the whole race.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's always two people back there?
Sit there right over on the side of the wall there, and anytime they have a wreck, they'll call us out to go.
And you just get out there and jump out on that thing?
Dive off there and grab an extinguisher.
Oh, so basically your legs go around the fire extinguishers.
Right.
It's like back in the rally days.
It is pretty cool.
Any Law and Order fans out there? You know when something happens and they have to call an ambulance and they have to say, someone get a bus out here. In NASCAR, that's the bus. So in getting to know NASCAR, I've noticed a couple of things that every team has. Pit crew, tires, and obviously fuel. But there's a couple of things that you don't see. It's more behind the scenes. Number one, every team, whether it's their mission control or these haulers that Sam has introduced us to, has a weather radar system. And this is pretty prominent throughout every aspect of racing. And then, one other thing I noticed, inside each hauler, the most important thing for any team, the food menu throughout race weekend. So, back to Bergushi. Colt had finally finished his trip down memory lane of Southern Fried Anything and handed the baton back to me, which needed to be chopped up and put in a pretty presentation package. But my supervisor reminded me that I forgot something once again. But this something was the secret ingredient.
Bacon slow. It's fresh homemade bacon slow.
Bacon, really?
Yes, bacon slow on top.
So this is literally pork on top of pork.
Yes.
So my apologies to any of you who were hoping for a kosher or vegan version of this dish, but damn it, I was hungry. So I needed to finish this thing up for presentation to the High Commissioner of Cowfish, Alan, who was going to make the determination of whether Colt and I could eat our finished product.
So I did my thing in the back. I fried it, I grilled it. I'll let MotoMan roll it and cut it up.
Are you ready for perfection?
Is that right?
Look at this. This is what Rafali did. Okay,
now that looks very nice.
See, now that's if you're not artistic, like me.
So you did your own version.
Look at this. The special MotoMan edition of Bergushi.
That looks like Messy Man.
No, this is beautiful.
That's art.
This is not staying in between the lines.
No, you definitely like the color outside.
You want to taste that? This one, I want your professional opinion.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
We busted our ass back there.
I did my part great. I don't know
If
what
this gig doesn't work out,
we both got a gig right here.
you both got a job.
We're working at Cowfish if nothing
Okay,
goes right.
we got it. While you stew on that, Mr. Ford and I have some unfinished business to tend to.
A winner never quits and a quitter never wins. Help folks in need, don't fall for greed. A jealous man is weak, so think before you speak. If you love them, let them know. If you hate, let it go. Fast can be fun, but sometimes you need slow. God is all good, the devil is so real. So listen up, y'all, cause this is how I feel.
I won't back up, I don't back down. I've been raised up to stand my ground. Take my job, but not my guns. Tax my check till I ain't got none, except for the good Lord up above.
I got to tell you, I did not expect that.
I'm faster than I look, buddy.
Actually, I didn't expect this either. Hello.
Hello to Ashley, MotoMan.
Very nice to meet you, Ashley.
Nice to meet you.
Did you see him going sideways all the way through the turns?
I did. He was going pretty fast.
I don't know about fast, but he was definitely looking pretty
he
good
was
out there.
fast. What do you mean? That's what I do.
That's what.
Fast.
Maybe on stage.
I move fast.
This is what I do. 4 wheels. This is what I do.
It's also what I do.
All right, look, guys, enough.
What?
Do you want the official results?
This is your scorekeeper?
Absolutely. He was timing this. You wanted to know the truth, didn't you?
Okay.
The
okay.
truth shall set you free.
Okay, fine. We need scorekeepers like this in Los Angeles.
This guy?
Yeah.
17 seconds flat.
Okay, I could believe that. Nice job.
Thank you.
What do you think?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Probably 16.5.
Try again.
16.
Afraid not. One more time.
15.
Nope. 18.5. I'm sorry, but Mr. Ford here, he beat you.
There's got to be like a race organizer I can speak to here.
Nope.
I think we need to check the equipment because something wasn't right.
Listen, my equipment is good. And as a general rule, when a girl gives you her time and you went longer, that's good. In this case, not good. You can't beat this old boy down here in the South. Yeah, baby. Now let's see what this Chevy SS will do. Woo! Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this thing's got some power. I know what I'm talking about.
Grew up in them road routes, count down them days till I got brave enough to bust out. City lights at my sides, I gon' do it upright. Now I'm sitting here with this guitar tonight. Alright, kicking it in the big town, wishing I'd have slowed it down. And I'd give anything if I was driving around with them big dreams in my pocket. Yeah, this is for the ones who don't know how good they got it. Whoa.
Now come on, did you really think I was going to let Colt get away with treating my girl like that? We may be in the South, and you can certainly take the boy out of New York, but you can't take the New York out of the boy.
What else can I say? Y'all see my blood. It's either in your blood or it ain't. That's how it does around here. It's either in your blood or it ain't. Come on, y'all. It's a country thing. It's a country thing. It's a country thing. It's just a country thing.